Hi students, I am creating this tutorial to show you exactly how to share whatever it is that you create with your colleagues, which is one of the requirements for this assignment. And then I'm also going to show you how to correctly share the link to your item on D2L. So let's say that you had created a Google Doc. So here is a Google Doc that I have, and to share this with my colleagues for their feedback, I would click the blue share button. And then if you had never clicked that blue share button on your document before, you would need to click up here where it says get shareable link. I've clicked it before, and so these other areas popped up. But if I had never clicked the blue share button before and I had just clicked it for the first time, these would not pop up until I had clicked on get shareable link. So make sure that you click get shareable link first, and then you can change their access rights here. So if you only want your colleagues to be able to view this and not edit it in any way or add any comments on this, you would keep that as can view. And then you could click on copy link and then paste that link into your external email to deliver to them, or you could type their email addresses in here. I will say that after you type each person's email address, so for example, if I wanted to send this to sally@gmail.com, I would need to press the enter, which is also the return button on my keyboard. And you can see that when I do that, it activates. And then I could type in the next person's email. And then again, pressing that enter or return button on the keyboard activates that. And then once you have your colleagues' emails in here, then you could click on send. This is also the case for a Google Slide or a Google Sheet. So they all have this blue button in the upper right hand corner, and once you click on that and you click on get shareable link, all these options are exactly the same, and so you could email those to your colleagues for feedback. Padlet is just slightly different, so I'm going to open up one of my Padlets here. Here is the Padlet that I create, and I use this with my undergrad students. You can see here I've got some websites and some explanations of these websites. So to share this out, I would click on share. I would make sure that it says public here. If it doesn't, then click on public, and then I could change their access rights here. I could change it so that they could write on this, and then I would click on save. That's always a good thing to click. Make sure that that activates, and then click on share, and I could copy the link here, or if I clicked on email, it would open up my integrated email here, and I can email them that way, or again, just click on copy link to this Padlet and paste that into your external email service. So since I have just copied this link, now I want to show you how I would paste that into D2L. And again, if you had copied the link from here and clicked on copy link here, then you would immediately proceed to D2L as well. Here's a discussion board. It may look slightly different from the instructor's point of view, but once you start that new thread here, I believe our toolbar is the same. So with question 3, it asks you to provide the link to that collaborative item that you created. So when I got down to answer 3, I would type A3 and then click on this link icon, scroll down to URL and click on URL, and then I would paste that in. Now I could also paste that in as the title and click on insert, and it enters it in like this. But you may have noticed that sometimes your classmates will have some text here that they can click on. So here's how you could do that. You could click on insert link, scroll down to URL, paste that URL in, and then give it a title. So if I were a student, I might call this Joanna's Padlet and click insert, and so it enters it in as text, but when that's clicked on, it actually goes to that hyperlinked Padlet. Alright, I hope that this tutorial was useful to you. So now you know a little bit more about how to make sure that your item is shareable to colleagues and how to give them different access rights. And now you also know how to link a website to the D2L discussion board.